and welcome back to our blind Let's Play of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I believe this will be part 65? I believe so. And we are still in Rathir. Last video we finished up a few side quests, we progressed the main quest. We have a couple of things to turn in. I haven't played for some time, so I'm a little bit rusty on the buttons, so just bear with me a little while I have a look at what we're doing. If we just check our quest, obtain the Lapidus route, visit the 3 springs. Where are they? Out and about. Alright, okay, let's visit the three springs and let's go to the obtain some Lapidus route. Okay, Lapidus route, here we come, and some fountains and stuff. I've fast travelled to the what sprint? Oh, control, there we are. And spaces roll, yeah. Good, we're on it. We're on it. It's no dramas. We're fine. Okay, so we are going to carry on. I was looking at the videos I've uploaded so far, and this playlist is like over 20 hours long. And we're about a quarter of the way through the game, maybe. It's ridiculous how much there is to it. Which is great. I mean, because for me, one of my frustrations with a lot of modern games is that they're not necessarily... Oh, my inventory, you son of a bitch. My old nemesis, the inventory. Yeah, they're not necessarily valued for money, and why will that not go away? Oh, is that a quest item? Oh, do I have to? Nope, well, obviously just can't get rid of that, whatever it is. Alright. Sorry, I'm still finding my feet with stuff. There we are. Alright, okay. Yeah, look, they're not really necessarily valued for money or of a length that invites any kind of involvement, I think, so... You know, it's quite nice to have this. Okay, so one of the quests we had was to visit some springs as well, which we're going to do. I don't know what we're doing. I haven't really paid enough attention to the quests, if I'm perfectly honest. This is probably not the most detailed Let's Play, so I do apologise for that. But I just find some of the lore just quite difficult to get hold of. Right, okay. We'll go to the refugee camp and then run up and get this other fountain. Oh, we're supposed to be hunting some... I think I've done a stupid thing here. Quests. We've also got the deserters. Where are these deserters? Oh, so they're all around there. Okay, so we'll do the fountains, get the route, kill the deserters, and then go back to Rathir. Good. So we've got a plan. We're in business. And life is good. Or is it? I haven't started my timer either. God, I've not done this for quite a while, I do apologise. Springs, there we are. Okay, so let's carry on. Lost already, this way. I've been watching quite a few videos of the gameplay beta for Diablo. I'm really looking forward to Diablo 3 when it comes out. I think there seems to be a bit of a mixed opinion about it though, about how a lot of people seem to think it's been dumbed down, because I don't know if anybody's seen it, and apologies if you try to avoid it and this ends up being some kind of spoiler. But I don't know if people have seen that, like, they've taken out attribute points. You just, depending on what class you are, you gain attribute points regardless. You don't allocate them yourself, and when you unlock abilities by level now, and you can switch between any of the abilities. So they've taken a lot of the kind of personalisation and customisation out of it, which I think has frustrated a lot of the hardcore Diablo fans, which I wouldn't count myself amongst. I'm a big fan of Diablo 2, but by no means any kind of die-hard fan. for any kind of length of time, and I'm not very good on it. But I'm really hoping to get that when it comes out, and I'll probably be putting up some gameplays of that, maybe. What I'll probably be doing though is I'll be playing it co-op with my friends, so chances are that the conversations we have aren't really what people would want to listen to whilst watching gameplay commentary. So probably not going to upload any co-op gameplay footage. If I do, it will be commentary post-playing, which probably isn't the most useful or enjoyable, I don't think, in that kind of context. So I'll also try and do some solo runs, I think, in some of the classes, and I'll probably put that up. I'll put those up as well. Yeah, so back to this game. I don't really know what the uptake for this game has been, whether people enjoy it or not, whether it's particularly popular or a success or anything. I haven't looked at any other Let's Plays, so yeah, I don't really know. Be interested to see what people think to it. It's still going to take me forever and a day to get through it, because it's just monstrously long. Which is good, you know. You can't have it both ways, can you? You can't complain that most games are too short and then complain when one's quite long. I'm assuming I'm going to get attacked or something after this, because just walking around touching fountains seems a bit straightforward. I'm expecting some Niskaru or something to pop out and kill me. Nope, alright, okay, well, I've been wrong before. I'm sure I'll be wrong again. I need to see if I'm still having the problem fast travelling, because whenever before, after I did the quest with the red, green and blue stones that gets the boggart, I couldn't fast travel anywhere without me being unable to move, so I need to see if I'm still having that problem. Oh, what's going to happen when we pick this up? Nothing, that's interesting. Alright, so that's a couple of those quests done. We'll walk back to Culn and then we'll hunt down the deserters, which is the other quest we have. That one. They're all nearby, I hope. And we'll go back to Rathir and we'll turn some of these in. And life shall be good. And the video shall hopefully not be too long. I'm going to try and avoid running over on this one. Try and stick to about 30 minutes. Though I always say that, I inevitably get caught up in something I'm doing and end up running over. Really want to kill that sorcerer. Don't need to worry too much about these guys. Oops. Perfectly timed. There we go. So that's what we needed to get, the bog storage, whatever it said, that thing, that's what we need, so we're good. Oh yeah, that's frustrating. Side quest items, hunt the, collect Freeman armbands and turn them in for money, but they take inventory space, which is rubbish. But I'm sure you're aware of that, because this isn't the first time I've complained about it. Oh, I've already killed these guys. Or they've already been killed. It's interesting. I don't remember doing that, but I could be wrong. So let's continue onward. I often don't stop to take in some of the scenery and the level of design that's gone into this game. Well, I probably should. Can I not go down there? Oh, come on. Run all the way around. I'll kill these guys over here. Oh, these guys are already dead. I definitely didn't kill these, did I? It's interesting. So once we've done this, we'll have, I don't know, 3, maybe 4... There's a crew dog around here, I think. Get some bees spat at me. Probably have 3 or 4 people 3 or 4 quests to turn in. Return to Major Confronting. Okie doke, so he's at the moon camp. Alright, we'll walk there. Oh, he's outside the moon camp. I don't know what I'm doing. Quite obviously. Okay, there he is. So we can, we will talk to him and hand this in.
What's this? All the bog stomps? I knew I...
Oh, ho, ho, ho. I don't like a lot of the voice acting in this game.
Good day, friend.
But anyway, just because I'm a
Now, sir, I'm sure it will all be...
fool. Okay, so we've got several things to turn in Rathir, I believe. Travel, oh no, that's somewhere else. Gain entrance, that's something else. Titans of War, return to Rehad, who's down there, so we can do that. The Orison, return to Priestess, she's up there. And Bad Blood, bring the herb to somebody else who's up there. Okay, so we'll run down to the officers' hall and turn in that quest, and then we'll go up to the other part of Rathir, turn in those other 2 quests, and then we'll go to Verki and do whatever that bit down there was. Is this how I get there? I can get there this way. That's fine. Fine and dandy. I still have a quest to do where I need to get arrested, but I haven't done that yet.
This is Clericon we're talking about.
It is Clericon.
A moment, love. I'll be right with you.
Up here, and this person.
Every note is delivered? Good. Then here's your...
Thank you.
Excuse me, coming through.
Last video we also did some of the faction quests. I'm not quite sure where we left those. Oh, we have to return to Shield Ring. We can turn that one in as well. And we can maybe turn that one in. Oh, it's all getting all a bit much. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yes, I am. There's also been a game come out recently called Shoot Many Robots. I don't know if anybody's played it. It's a crazy little time waster of a game. But it's something you can just dip in and out of, and it has a bit of a loot system where you level up. I've done some co-op with my friends, and the insane mode does get quite insane, so I was thinking I might put some footage up of that maybe, but I don't know what kind of interest there'll be in it, to be honest. So anybody let me know if you'd like to see some of that.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Insta-cure.
Oh, I've been having such awful dreams.
Look how ripped up this guy is.
Crawling, dark things closing in.
Easy now, you've been
How long
poisoned.
has it
Yes,
been?
days. What do you
Feels
remember?
like it's foggy, but yes. A bottle of... Where is it now? Forgive me. Still, do send for Mother if you would.
Speak to Coriana and one.
Well, how is he? He has wakened? Thank Lyria. Here is your gold. The poison came in a gift of wine. Show it to Apothecary Rawani. You will find her at the Spire base in the
Oh, okay, so this one isn't... obviously not as simple as just turning in the quest. That was never going to be the case, was it?
Lunar Gardens are enchanting.
And then I say, Lyria, do I look like...
So we need to nip back into here and talk to the priestess, to the Temple of Lyria.
The amphora is full? Good. So you have seen... From the frozen north, she led our forebears across the plains to... And then they came to the pools of Gallifore Plain, where she... From there, they continued east until they stood up... Now you know what you need to know. You are ready for the second time. It is service. Each seeking the Orison must serve Lyria among her people. For you, day and night he profanes them. To do this, you must rely on the teachings of the Sojourn. Shall I repeat them for you now? Good. Go then, and do Lyria's... Yes, I think the lessons of the Sojourn will help you in this. Good. If you fail at first,
Well,
persist.
you've probably
Praise
noticed
Lyria,
that...
goddess of magic, fate, and mystery.
Who are you, Celia?
What can I do for you?
I don't know, you had a thing
So
with
long.
you. You've got a thing. Anyway. So I have to deal with somebody's blasphemy, but I didn't really pay attention to what that priestess was saying. So,
Poor Anwan boy is sick and dying.
yeah, probably not do that quest just yet. We'll leave that bit for now. So now we can go back down to the lower city, I think. A man named the preacher blasphemy is he must be stopped. Bad blood. I'll do that one because I think that's just down these stairs. Oh, literally just down these stairs. Wonderful. We'll see who poisoned that little kid.
Ruwani, apothecary, alchemist, importer, and cultivator.
What is the poison in this
An
wine?
alarming question.
Allow me.
Lyria, what is more, I sold a phial of it recently to a servant of old Iron. I will send an antidote at once, but someone must do something. Go to the city watch, Rathir's city guards. Haven't you seen them? Fear
The
not.
last time I
will have
dealt
the
with the
antidote
city
sent
watch, they tried to
immediately.
they tried to frame me for murdering terrorists and kill me in the tunnels.
Curios, talismans, items of power.
I don't think I trust these city watch folk any more than I did last time around. Though the guy did have great facial hair, but then I had to kill him, so...
City
this guy
Watch.
So he had like 4 arms then. It was weird.
Do you have a crime to report? Or any other matter?
Abagast poisoned Malian Anwan.
Poison? I'd heard the boy was ill, but that is a bit far-fetched. I'll send 1 or 2 of the Watch. You should meet them with these accusations.
So you're
yes,
sending help?
and by Alfar law, you... Good.
Good. I'm gonna get framed for something here. I can see it. So now we have to go to Abagast's house. So this could be
not
probably the
miss the
3rd
agree's
video in
many
a row where we
marvels.
just spend time running around in Rathir doing side quests. Not particularly enjoyable to watch, I imagine, so I'm very sorry about this, but I didn't make the game. Right, let's accuse some person, Abagast. Where are you, Abagast, you foul,
here they come.
dead person?
He was a good servant. I knew him all his life, and now I have brought that life to a sweet and dutiful end.
Ah, wonderful. You killed your own servant. You are a sick man. Oh, I'm more curious.
It was as he wished, though I know you will disbelieve me. I tell you no lies.
Was he the poisoner?
I have waited for you, you know. Waited a long time. I would have waited longer, done more good, caused more death. But no matter. Balin's testament burns bright this day.
Answer me or pay.
But first, it is yours.
Oh, I see, okay. Well, this is interesting. So it wasn't the City Watch who were trying to kill me this time around. Oh, I see, I thought the dead person was Einar Abagast, but it was not, so that's fine. I thought we had a true whodunit on our hands. But no, this being... this being a quest in this game, we literally just had to run around a bit and then fight the sorcerer. Of course we did. And fight him we shall. Oh, you bastard. Oh, I see, so he heals. Tries to heal. Oh, we've leveled up. Let's rob him. Death's vestments. Compare. Well, because I'm a loot hound, I'm definitely going to take him. But I can't use him. That's part of a quest. Consumables. Oh yeah, they take up space, don't they? Consumables. Oh, we should probably keep that. What do we want? Ah, bleeding resistance. That can go away. Yeah, we will scrap that, and we will take his clothes. Because that's the kind of people we are. Oh shit. Look at that. Oh, it's better than our crafted one. I mean, it's not, because you don't get all the stuff I've put on it, but that's interesting. I'll see if I've got any Corinthian gear anywhere else. Armour. Get rid of some of these robes. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Okay, so now presumably I have to go and tell that woman that I've killed the guy who poisoned her son. Which means I have to go back up to the upper part of the city.
Watch maze is just too
Nothing finer in all Amalur.
Curios, talismans, items of power.
I should be more enthusiastic about this, but I find that there's very little variation in the quests. In terms of, I mean, I suppose what I mean by that is...
It is done? Was he... I never dreamed he...
What I mean by that is that in terms of what you actually have to do for the quests, really doesn't change at all. You just go around talking to people. What did you give me? Oh, piss off! A shield, which is rubbish, and that I can't even use.
Speaks. The Orbicont
But finally, we've done that quest.
nice
Good.
day.
Nice day to run about doing side quests. Should be a voice actor, don't you think? Okay, so what are we going to do next? No, we're not going to do that one. We can't do that one. We are going to... travel to Verki, I think we want to. In fact, no, I'll tell you what. We are going to warp to Shieldring Keep first to see if we either turn in or progress that other quest. Plus, we can break down the gear we've got and see if we pick up any extended parts of the quest. Or maybe they'll make me a king. I'm already a king for something else, so the House of Ballads. It's just aggro. That seems like a billion years ago since that happened. Jesus. Right, so Shieldring Keep is... God knows. Is it that one? Nope. Right down there. Okay, so we shall go in and tell them that we've done some stuff. I think this was what we had to travel to the Isle of Eamon for.
Old Idward's a scold, but he's true to the cause.
As soon as I received news of your discoveries, I learned whatever I could of the Alpha Lord, Anru Beeson.
What did you learn?
He is indeed a powerful man, a member of the Orbicont. Or he was, until he proposed using Niskaru in the war.
Could you talk any
He was
slower?
laughed off the council, and then vanished, taking some of Rathir's most powerful mages with him.
Great. We need the Mystic Hammer.
Yes, I see. It should be in Aegon's tomb. Alas, pledge shield none below Oathblade are permitted inside our sacred places. But this is easily solved. For your valor and honor, in the name of the First Sworn. Now, the tomb lies just south of Ulster. And by the First Sworn may...
So I've been made a whatever he said, a thing. And as we thought it would, the quest has carried on, and we now have to go somewhere else to... I wonder if there's any quests on this notice board. No contracts. So there should be a furnace around here where we can break down some of our gear. We need to go to our stash and drop all the stuff off.
And let the rest rot.
But there's a secret door. Let's get up in here. Look at all this shit. Rigid armor. It is terrible. Wonderful. Wow. Chest unlocked with Warsworn Monuments key. Warsworn Monuments key. Okay, that's interesting. A fine azurite. Am I using azurite? No, I'm using silverite, aren't I? So that can go. Junk. Destroy all. Take that. Let's go. Where's the... there we go. Salvage. So we will salvage our Master's Curious and get nothing, which is a bitch. So I can... Uh-oh. I think I may have needed that. Right, so we couldn't break down an awful lot, which is a real shame.
Oh, if it isn't the upstart.
Yeah, I'm not an upstart. I mean, I am
Warsworn
Blade.
proud and let the...
Anyway, we've leveled up, so let's very quickly just level some stuff up. I don't know what we were doing. Detect hidden, or were we doing? Oh no, we were doing persuasion, weren't we? There we go. 3 points. What should we put up? That's as high as it goes. Wrath. I see. So all we can really do is boost that last level of Wrath, it seems, which we shall do.
The rest rot.
And now we will try and walk back to Canarok, I believe it is, where all the spiders were in the webwood. Though what's been happening is that when I've done that, my game has broke whenever I've fast travelled to a city. It seemed to happen shortly after I did the quest to get the boggards. Oh no, there we go, that's good. Oh. Okay, so there's the world's largest timer. Largest? Loudest timer. So we will place all of our purple and gold items in there. Actually, just very quickly, do we have any sets of yellow stuff? Well, so we have 2 pieces of Corinthian, but they're well below what I'm using. Are they not alphabetically listed? Oh, how ridiculous. Anyway, okay, well we'll leave that. It doesn't look like we've got anything good. So we've cleared out some of our inventory space, we've progressed the Warsworn quests, we've turned in a few side quests, and when we come back we're going to go into Verkey, and then we need to find a way into Dolve Arn, then we need to deal with Nawa's Blasphemy, and then we need to get the Master's Hammer, Mystic Hammer. That word I didn't read properly. So anyway, so thank you for watching. We've finally done running about with Rathir for any length of time, which is good news all round. So thank you for watching, and we'll pick this up next time.